Today we're reporting live from the Pat International Guam Airport, and I'm joined today with a very special guest. For those who may not know you, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm John Quinata, known me as JQ. I'm the Executive Manager for the Guam International Airport.
All right, JQ. Well, we all know there were circulating videos over the typhoon that the airport experienced a lot of damage. So can you tell us a little bit about that? What did you guys see when you guys came back into the airport?
Well, basically the airport, from our standpoint, the whole third, second, first, and basement was flooded. And it was due to the drainage clogging on our third floor roof. Like most people on the island, like myself at home, the leaves that were flying throughout the storm clogged up all our drains. And what happened was it created like a lake on top of our airport, the roof. And once that broke through, all that created like a flash flood that went from the third, second, first, and down to the basement.
Wow.
So when we came in on Thursday morning, still on Core 1, when we walked into the departure floor, which is the second floor, we the water was all the way through at ankle level.
Oh my goodness.
So it was really bad. Third floor was at knee level, and down to the basement waist level, as far as the water that was all around the airport.
Wow, so basically the airport was a swimming pool at that point. And as you said, you guys came in during Core 1, so you guys were very quick in your response to come and clean that up. So can you take us through the cleaning process? How did you guys get all that water out?
So basically we had to do an assessment, and what we had to do, and we had to prioritize where. We had to make sure that everybody was safe. So we had to shut down all electrical outlets because, as you know, water is a conductor. And if you're there and it's short somewhere, somebody's going to get electrocuted.
Right.
So we had to turn off the power everywhere. And so we started doing that. And then we had to start assessing where is the priority we had to do. Obviously, we had to take the water out of the third floor first, because if you take it down from the first and there's water in the third, it's still going to come down.
Right.
So we had to clear out the third floor. Then we went to the second, then we went down to the first, then we went down to the basement. What we found out for the places that had carpet, that even though we extracted the waters out, we found out that the water was still sitting under the carpet. So we had to make the decision to take out all the carpet because it's going to create mold.
Right.
And so that was done because basically we had to make sure that the employees that are here are safe, the passengers that are here are safe, and whoever's using the airport is safe. So to this day, we're still recovering, but we've recovered enough where that we can open the airport for passengers that have been stuck here on Guam before the typhoon to go back to their countries or to their place, and for the folks that were stuck coming to Guam, that they can come in.
Right, and as you were saying, we actually came here right before the storm, and we were talking to some passengers who were stuck here. So how many passengers, do you have an estimate of how many passengers waiting to go out and come back to Guam there are?
Conservatively, it's about 5,000.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So we're looking at that, and that's Korean tourists, locals, military people that were here. So yes, that's around just being conservative. It's about 5,000.
Right. And for the passengers who are expecting to go out and arrive here in Guam, are we expecting any delays for them to get to their gates? Are there still flooding? Is there still flooding around the airport? there's just minor, and you can, when you walk around, you can hear the wet vacuum going, and so what they're trying to do is finalize, because you got outlets that are on the floor. So in order to power up those outlets, we have to make sure that those conduits are clear of any kind of water, because if there's any short, you're going to create a fire. Right.
And we don't want that to happen.
Definitely not. And then my last question for you, I know that this is, you know, maybe an out of the park question, but how long can we expect for the airport to be fully operational?
We're fully operational right now. But, you know, as far as being back to normal, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. We got to make sure that all the carpets that we pulled out, that we get the replacement in. And we also got to continue to make sure that the outlets and all the different places that are functioning, like the ticket counters and stuff, we're still making sure that those things are going to function correctly. So yes, it'll be, I would say, even conservatively, a month, we're not going to be there. It's going to take a while to get back.